Hi everyone, welcome back to Gorgeous Griff. My name is Griff. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. If you want to know how I done this look, stay tuned. Today what we're going to do is apply this prosthetic that I've had for years and years and years, and I've only used it ever once on a film that I was doing when I first ever started. So now that I know what I'm doing a little bit better, I'm gonna reapply this and hopefully try and do it better. So if you want to find out how this turns out, stay tuned. Gonna let that dry now. With this, what is this called? With the Pro Key, it's water based, so you can put it in the hair. It doesn't like it, to be fair. It doesn't really like staying in the hair, so it takes a little while for it to dry into a hair. This is really good for if you want to cover your eyebrows or block out your eyebrows for anything like that. It's really good. So I'm going to let that dry for a couple of seconds and I shall be back with you. But look at that. Look at my hair, it's crazy. I need to get a haircut. But yeah, I'm just going to keep applying pressure onto that little flap there. But I'm not overly worried about this blend line, how bad the edges are, because one, it's really an old prosthetic. I'm going to show, basically just showing you how to use old clean prosthetic. So now that my hair is out of my face with this hat on, kinda, and I've got my glasses back on so I can see where I need to blend the rest of it out. But I'm not overly worried about that because I think the paint is gonna help blend that and hide those edges. So what I'm going to do now is just going to powder it off, just so I'm not so tacky. Get a little bit of translucent powder, just powder those edges down. And this prosthetic came pre-painted as well with, I think it's latex, or it might be gelatin encapsulated, I'm not quite sure. Because I've had it for such a long time, I can't remember what it was. I mean, now, if you really wanted to because you didn't want the blend, or you liked the colour as it is, you could get some scar wax or third degree, a silicone, and just do a little bit around the edges just to smooth them all out. You could even use prosthetic cream, which is really great actually. It's good for making Bondo prosthetics as well, which I can show you another day. So that is now stuck on. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a base coat of yellow using the cream paints, just an extremely light coat of it. I'm just going to get a sponge, and I've ripped up the sponge in the middle so it gives me that jagged texture look to it. I'm going to literally just dip it into the cream, just pat onto the face and onto that prosthetic, up into the skin, and it will help blend the look into, well, the prosthetic into the skin. And I'm going to be mixing this yellow with a little bit of green, with a bit of brown, just to make it pop a little bit. And I'm just dotting on. I'm not really being careful about what I'm doing because I'm going to fix it all later. Just want to get that colour blended in without poking myself in the eyeball. And then I'm going to go in with brown, but on the flip side of the sponge, and I'm just going to just tap in around my eye and try and create some shadows and some depth to the scales, and you can see it popping out already. I'm just going to get a brush, big fluffy brush like that, getting that brown, and I'm just going to work it into my eye just to deepen my eye a little bit and bring that up onto the prosthetic just to blend. And I'm going to blend out all the rest of those other colours because this is more like a hybrid look to it. So I'm going to be human on this side and slowly transforming into reptilian creature, an alien on this side. Remember, if you like this, give me a thumbs up, press that subscribe button right there, and just drop me a comment. Let me know if you like it. Remember to share it on your Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, all that good stuff. It looks quite gnarled already, but put my glasses on. I couldn't find them where they were. I couldn't see where they were. We got that blend, and we got the basic texture and skin of the reptilian creature. So it's still a bit plain looking. So getting a clean sponge and some alcohol, some IPA. Saturate the sponge, dab away the excess. It gives it that nice little shine to it as well, which is always a good thing for a reptile. And I'm going to go in with the alcohol activated palettes. This is the zombie one, and I'm just going to go in with the greens and the reds from this palette, just using the same sponge, and then just dotting that green on, and you can see it coming to life. Same with the yellow, and just dab in, and a bit of the red, because we want him to look like he's transforming into it, so you can have like a little bit of a bruise, a red tone all the way around. Getting the brush, big stipple brush like this, going in with the red and the greys and the blues. Going in with the blues first. You just want to carry on dotting it around. I'm going to end up with the yellow, just to break up the red a little bit, to give it more of a bruised tone. And I want to go in with the Carnival palette and get some of those whites, this white and this like orangey colour here. Remember, I'm doing this without my glasses on as well, so I can't see pretty much anything at the moment. Same with like all my makeups that I do. I never do with my glasses on. I'm always blind on how they look. Just getting that white, and I'm just doing some highlights. Just dry brushing that highlight where the sun wouldn't actually catch the scale. I'm just doing stroking motions. It looks really intense on camera. Get that sponge again with the alcohol, and then just dull it down. And you want to get that sandy colour, so like this orangey colour here. And this is from the Carnival palette. And you want to just pop it on. And then getting your brush again, because I want to darken out that eye just a tiny bit more. So where's that cream? I'm just going to go in with that brown cream colour, and I'm just dotting it in, giving that eye a really deep sunken look, and just getting that sponge just to bring it out a little bit. I just want to pat that around the edges. If you just bring that around onto the prosthetic as well, really sporadically, and blend it out, you can see the difference. What I'm going to do now is just going to blend, give this more of a bruised tone. So going in with the yellow from the cream palette, just stickling that on, because I quite like how bright this yellow is. Just doing it in random places, and then, oh Bella, calm down. We have construction outside, so Bella likes to bark at the construction people just next door. I do some renovations. Just drag that blend from the skin. Let's get a little bit of alcohol to blend that out. And then get the green again and just blend it to the beard. Oh, it's a dustman. Oh, bloody Nora. Right, what I'm going to do now is just put a contact lens in. This is just a reptilian contact lens. So I'm going to put it in this eye. We'll do that off camera because I need to wash my hands and whatnot. And I'll come back and I can finish off the rest of the makeup. So now I've got a contact lens in. Don't know if you can see that on camera. It's just a reptilian contact lens. What I'm going to do now is just do some foundation on this side of the face, and I'm just using the Urban Decay liquid foundation. Just put a little bit on my hand just to warm it up, and just tap in that foundation just to give it a really big different contrast. And I'm not going to do like a massive glam look on this side of the face. I'm just going to do basic boy makeup. Just going to go in with an eyebrow pencil. Let's see what I'm doing. I might have to put my glasses on for this one. Just penciling it in. I like to get a spoolie and then almost like blend everything out, just to give myself a little bit of shape to the face. Not loads, just so you know that I've got a cheekbone. I'm going to bring that down into my beard as well, because one, it will fill out my beard a little bit more, and it will just make it look pretty. Let's just do a little bit here, round off my face a little bit. And now, what I'm going to do is just add a little more shine and glisten to this. I've got the Tom Supernant glisten. It's called Glisten Up. It's a Pax paint, and if you just shake it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna stipple that on to the prosthetic, and it will give it that wet scale look to it. Getting that brush, just dabbing it on, and literally gives it that shine, that wet scale look to it, which is awesome. Smoothing that contact around again. Fix my hair. And you could also finish the look by wearing a mask. This is just a mask that I got from Amazon for Halloween one time. Just tighten that up, or in my case just completely undo it. A nice reveal. And you go, hi everyone! I'm going to masquerade ball, but I got a bit of an issue going on. I turned into Reptile. Oh no, help me. Give me some cream, because I got skin irritation. I don't know what to do. You can mess around with it, and this feels so comfortable on my face. Move around, it's amazing. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up, press that subscribe button right there, and remember, don't be cute, be gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.